Just a simple one for me. Any sort of new team news for Sunday, and why wasn't Carney?
Carney was in the squad, but he didn't feel well last night. During the night, he was ill, and was the reason why he was not in the squad. And the rest, not any update. The only one is Rhys James still out. The rest, they are all available.
Tom.
So when you welcome Nottingham Forest to Stamford Bridge for the weekend, you welcome the team who went to Anfield a couple of weeks ago and soaked up pressure and won. How wary of their threat do you have?
No, we need to be aware of that. We need to be careful of that in terms of. We know that every Premier League game, but today in football, I think every game, no matter the competition, can be a difficult game. And Nottingham, they have a very good manager, very good squad. They are doing well. Beating Liverpool is not easy, never, especially away. So they are doing very good, and we're gonna try to prepare our best.
And how important is it that you can iron down the defensive mistakes that caused a couple of grinding goals on the weekend, but also here tonight?
We like don't concede goal, but at the same time we know that in football you are going to concede goal. You have to decide in which way. I think the 2 goals that we conceded against Brighton, there were 2. The first one probably yes, it's more a mistake. The second one I think was a mix of things. The action started with Malo. And from there we concede yellow card, we concede a chance. Then from the goal kick we concede the goal. So it's not a Robert mistake. I think it's a mix. And tonight the first goal is set pieces, can happen, and the second one is the one that I really don't like. And the reason why is because we saw that the game was finished, so we switch off. But we need to improve, and we need to understand that until the final whistle, we need to be switch on.
Mind these kind of high-scoring games at the moment, and what do you make heading into Nottingham Forest of Chelsea being the top scorers in the Premier League? Is it fine at this stage in the progression to be kind of winning 4-2, 3-0 and so on, or would you almost want like a kind of clean sheet 1-0 just to have a slightly different perspective?
Yeah, I think we played 6 Premier League games, and I think we had 2 clean sheets probably. West Ham and Bournemouth, yeah. So at the end we had almost 50% of a clean sheet. But for sure, if you ask me, you prefer to win 4-2 or 2-0, I prefer don't concede a goal. But in the same time, I know that today any team in the world can create chances. So can happen that you concede a goal. The most important thing is that you getting better defensively. And also offensively, I think we always create chances. Sometimes we score 1, sometimes 2, sometimes we are not going to score. But the important thing is that every game we arrive there many times.
Just to follow up on that, when mistakes are made at the back at Leicester, it was Birmingham City at home, I think half-time or full-time, you said to Mads, keep doing it this way or be substituted. Has a similar conversation been had with, say, Robert Sanchez or the defenders, that they've got to stick to it even if they make these mistakes?
That one probably was even more. We were winning 1-0, 45 minutes, goal kick for us, and we conceded a goal. But it's important that second half we continue in the same way. And I think here I said the other day, we are going to concede more goals building from behind. But if you see most of our chances in all the games we played since we start, even Wolves away, all the games, most of the time our action, our football start with keeper when they press higher. When they don't press higher, like tonight, how many times we play with the Philip tonight? Just in goal kick, I don't think we play many times with Philip because we don't need that. And the other day again, we play against a team that they were defending defensive line very higher, so we were more direct in behind. We have a plan for every game. Sometimes it's working, sometimes no. But we are not playing every game the same. So we adapt a little bit.
Yeah. Sometimes I can feel with Chelsea there's a lot of chaos around the club, but right now it actually feels very calm. I imagine you're liking that. What's your secret?
I think always results help. and so probably is the reason why in this moment is what it is. But yeah, for the first 2 months we had many noise around the club. I said many times that inside was very quiet, but hopefully we can continue with in the way we are now.
So obviously Callum Hudson-Odoi, obviously coming through the youth ranks at Chelsea, obviously playing for Nottingham Forest, will come up against him. Do you believe that your defence will need to be wary of his threat down on the wing?
But I think they have him and they have more players, and we need to be aware all of them, about all of them, not only about him, but for sure is one of the good players that they have, and we're gonna try to do our best. Don't concede them chances, even if, as I said, we are going to concede chances because it's normal.
Hi Enzo, if I may just follow on from what Kieran was saying, we were talking about results bring calm, but at the end of last season Chelsea had a terrific run of results, but it still felt like it was ready to explode at any moment. Is bringing a sense of calm something you've worked on? And is that your kind of hallmark? Are you kind of that sort of person that you will bring an air of calm to a club?
I said many times, I don't know last year because I was not here. The only thing I can say, and I said that since we start, that I like to be focused on the things that I can do, something I can control, and the only part that I can control is the football side. All the noises around the club, it's something that I cannot control. I don't know if they are real noise, no real noise. I don't care about, to be honest, because the focus for me has to be. I'm already thinking tomorrow's session how we can prepare the game and win. I'm not thinking about different things.
And how do you not let the noise from outside affect you? With the greatest respect, Italian managers aren't renowned for their calm, quiet personalities. There's been a few here.
Maurizio Sarri was not like Carlo. They are a bit different in terms of calm.
I'm thinking, what's his name? Is it Napoli now?
Antonio.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, do you like the quiet life? Which do you prefer?
The way I am, that I'm not saying that is good way or no good way, but I think we are all different. I played as a teammates with Antonio 3 years with Juventus, and I know how calm is Antonio.
Paul? Enzo, do you think it helps as well with the players, the fact that you're scoring a lot of goals at the moment, you're putting together a lot of some momentum, and even the league table, Chelsea fans haven't been used to seeing Chelsea up there with Man City and Arsenal and Liverpool, even though it is early in the season. Do you think all of these things together just enhance the belief of the players that this is all coming together?
I think when you win a game, it's always energy, trust, confidence. So for sure is helping the process. But also the player, I think they are the first that they recognize when the team play well or not. So even them, the results, they are helping us, but at the same time I think they are especially convinced because they can see clearly the identity, the purpose we have every game, and I think for them is the most important thing.
Enzo, the noise maybe will change a little bit. I think maybe it will become more about being near the top of the table. Can Chelsea win things? Do you think that will be good for the players and good for you, or do you have to sort of manage them as well?
I said already, I really don't think that we can compete with City and Arsenal. I really think that because we are not ready, and the reason why is because I said many times, City is working with the same manager 9 years, Arsenal is working with the same manager 5 years, and it's something that if you want to compete for important thing, you need that time. You need. I think after Arsenal PSG, they asked the same to Luis Enrique, and Luis Enrique said the difference between us and them is that Arsenal with same manager 5 years, and we are 1 year and a half. Imagine us 3 months. So it's a huge difference. So for me, I'm really convinced that we cannot compete with that club. The target is to improve, and slowly to go close that club. But we are not in this moment ready for it.